What a goal that is from Juan Milan on the volley.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Nagoya, where in today's episode it's been a tough one. It has been a tough one. Let's go and take a look straight away at the schedule. What is that? What is that form that we have here? So last time out, we lost to Nagasaki. It was awful, but then we got a win in the game after that. And then 5 straight league losses, because why wouldn't we? We lost 3-2 here. I mean, if I give a bit of an overview, I think we've been quite unlucky, to be honest, to not come away with more results. But I guess not. We had a 50-day break for some reason in the summer, I think it was. Must have got too hot. We played a game. We'll go in order, actually. We had this game here against Kofu. We were 2-0 up, or 2-1 up, I should say, and then just lost it. Iwate, we were 2-0 up, lost 3-2. Shiba, we were 1-0 up, lost 2-1, and then we played against Vissel Kobe, who are a very good team, managed to beat them 5-4 away from home, Nakashima, with 4 goals in that game. We played against the under-18s, where we got a 3-0 win. Then back to the league, a 3-2 loss, where we pulled it back. It was 1-0, then 1-1, then we went 3-1 down, couldn't complete the comeback, and then in the next game, King Kazu, who's got himself a few goals recently, 11 goals and assists. He is retiring at the end of the year, I'm pretty sure, which is a shame. I don't know. I said it would happen because he was obviously going to retire. At this point, the football manager is not a fan of old players like that. It's a shame, but he's given us some pretty good numbers in this season. And then this game here, I don't know if we mentioned it, but we lost 2-1 to a 93rd minute winner. So we've got some good games today, but we have completely dropped off. We've been second or first all season, but we've just completely dropped off. It's been so disappointing to see. And yeah, I mean, it's just been frustrating. It has just been frustrating. At the end of the day, we gave it our all, but we dropped off a little bit. We still can get up into second place. We can, but it's not looking likely. Let's just go into the first game. We have 2 against Iwaki today, and Iwate, not to be mixed up, in 17th and 20th respectively. Let's go and have a look at the first game of the day. The final home game. I mean, it's not going to be the final home game. We're going to have a playoff, and it's going against Iwaki. So the team for this game against Iwaki starts with Fujita in goal. We've got a backline of Orto, Karazura, Yoshida and Igawa. Lima, Milan, Moira make up a midfield. We've got Morishima on the left, Maeda on the right and Nakashima on 22 league goals up top. Kick-off here in this game is an early chance for us, and Nakashima scores 23 league goals for the season, and that's 12 goals and assists for King Kazu. In a time of difficulty, he has definitely emerged as, quite a leader for us. He's been getting those goals and assists where maybe other players have not been able to. One thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Morishima, 25 goals and assists, 19 assists. What an individual campaign it's been for him. He was going to leave us, but we managed to hold on to him for at least the end of the season. I mean, as you can see here, we've moved up to 3rd place. It is very, very close. We are guaranteed a playoff spot. That already has been confirmed. But it is just a shame that we might have to go to that. But that does mean we will have a playoff episode by the looks of it tomorrow. But we might even get automatic still. We'll have to see. I don't know if there's a top of the table clash. We can only have a bit of hope with that. Let's have a look here. So Nagasaki are playing, Yamagata are playing there. So Kanazawa are playing against Yamagata in their 1st and 4th, and then Nagasaki and Gunma, where Gunma, they further down. Potentially, yeah, they are 16th, as you can see there. So Nagasaki, they might go on and win it, but we'll have to see what goes on in that game between Kanazawa and Yamagata. That's an interesting one to keep an eye on, because, I mean, a win for Kanazawa, I mean, I don't know what the best result is. I think we need I don't know. I actually don't know, because if it's a draw, maybe that could be a decent result. I don't even think that'd be enough, actually, because I think we need a Kanazawa win, and then they lose the next one, and then we also need another loss for either Yamagata or Nagasaki. We'll have to see. There's 1-0 up here in this game. We're playing well. We've not been playing like this in the recent games, though, which has been really, really frustrating to see. We've been so good all season, then we just hit a little bad spell like that, and it's all come crumbling down, but what can you do at the end of the day? We just have to go and see how we do in those playoffs. If it is the playoffs that we go and play in, I think we can go and win them. It'll be tough against some good teams, but I think we can go on and do it. And we wanted that automatic promotion, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna come. But what can we do? What can we do? We've gone 5 losses in a row. Didn't expect something like that to happen, but it has now. So what we can't do much about it. And at least we're playing that well now in these games, and we can go into whatever happens next. We can go into it with some good form. How are the other games looking? Kanazawa, are they winning? Are they drawing? They are drawing there. As you can see, that does take Yamagata into the first place still as it stands, even with a Nagasaki win. Iwate, the team who we were looking at before the start of the season, haven't even made the playoffs, which is quite crazy really. Here's Maeda. Can he look to square it? Where would he go to? He goes to Morishima, and that is a goal for Morishima. It's his 7th of the season, 26 goals and assists, and he has been absolutely incredible. It makes sense that he wanted to get a move out of the club, but he probably will get one. We are obviously looking to depart at the end of this season, but we'll have to see how that goes. We can always go in the middle of a season, potentially to inherit a new kind of AFC Champions League 2 campaign, because obviously that starts in, I think it starts in the summer, or we could inherit the end of a campaign depending on how it's going, but it's unlikely that we'll pick up a job there. But in the middle of a season, we might just pick up a team who has qualified, and then we'll have to see. We will have to see. 2-0 up here in this game though. We've got a fully rested squad. It's going to be good to go into the final match day. I think we are, by the looks of it, mathematically out of an automatic spot. Here's Maeda in behind. He squares it. Nakashima, he goes back. Yori Lima, Morishima, and that is 3-0 here in this game. And after a 5-game losing streak, we've got ourselves a win. At least we've gone and done well against teams we should be winning against. Exactly what we needed. Let's go and take a look. Yeah, we are out of it. We are out of it. Nagasaki are winning their game, and even a draw for Yamagata is enough. But I don't know if there's seeding. If there is seeding, that would mean we play either Kofu or Sendai. It should be Sendai, because 3rd and 6th, and then 4th and 5th, I'm pretty sure is how it works. But we'll have to see. Here's Maeda down this right side. Can he look to go and win it? He's not able to. It goes to the defense now for Iwate. We play against, in the next game, another team starting with Iwate, who sit at the very bottom of the table. That's really frustrating, because we've had an easy set of games to wrap up the season, but we've just not been good before it, and that's caused us problems. What can we do in the playoffs? It might make for a very interesting episode to win a playoff final. I don't know if we go to a national stadium to pick up the win there, that trophy. It's going to be a 3-game episode as well, by the looks of it. As you can see there, we are not getting into an automatic spot, so it is the playoffs that we'll have to go through. It's a shame, because we have been top 2 all season, but Nagasaki were always there, and Yamagata have made an incredible comeback to get to first. They were like 7th or 8th. Impressive. Not the ending we wanted, but if we have to go through the playoffs, then we have to go through the playoffs. A full-time whistle here in this game. It's a 3-1 win in the final home game, potentially. And the team for this game against Iwate starts with a Fujita in goal. We've got a backline of Igawa, Karazura, Tatsuta returns, and Auto. Milan, Lima, Moira in the middle. We've got Morishima on the left, Maeda on the right, and Nakashima up top. Kick off here in this game, and already Tatsuta has scored. We brought him back into this team off the back of an injury just because of those headers, and he scored inside 1 minute to not 1 minute, it's 5 minutes, but he scored within the first chance, and he's made it 1-0 here in this game. What a header it is. And we're going to end on, how many points will it be? It'll be on 72 points, so not a bad tally at all, but it's a shame that we've not been able to get that automatic spot. We might have a bit of a demolition here of the team who sit bottom of the table in Iwate. We can go a bit more positive. We have pretty much a full strength side today. We'll need to take that into the playoffs, where we will play against either one of Kofu, Kanazawa, or Sendai. I don't think we've seen any of them on the channel. I think we might have played Kanazawa, but I'm not too sure. It's going to be interesting to see how we do. Maeda with a volley. Could have gone in there, but not able to keep it down in the end. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see how we do. So obviously, I assume it is going to be a 2-legged game, and then a playoff final. I don't know where it'll be held, but we might have played already our final home game of the season. It might be in the National Stadium. We'll have to see. It's going to be an interesting experience. I don't know the last time we played in playoffs, to be honest, in a league. It's been a very, very long time since we've done that. I think it was back with Leyton Orient, I believe, which was, I don't even know how long ago now, about 7 months ago we played in that. So it'll be interesting to see how we do. I don't have the best record. We had a playoff in the National League with Alfreton where we lost in the semi-final, and then also that semi-final with Leyton Orient, which we lost Nakashima for 2-0, and he just puts it wide off the post there. Nakashima is going to win the Golden Boot by the looks of it, on 23 league goals. Has anyone caught up to him? No, they haven't. It's just going to be potentially this Kanazawa player, as you can see there, but he'll have to score 4 goals in 3 of the final games to see if he can get that. But we've been good. We have been good this season. It's just a shame we had to hit such a bad spell of form. I just think that we had a few issues with the dynamics as well. People wanted to leave, weren't happy. I don't know why they wouldn't just wait until the end of the season, because they could get their stocks really high, but I guess not. This is the decision they've made. But it'll be interesting to see how we go and do tomorrow. I think we've got a really good squad, and some of these players will be here for this J1 campaign. Whether or not I'm here is a decision we'll have to make, but we have got a good set of players. Should we go into the J1, we'll have to see. Here's Ortal down this right side. He beats his man. He's pulled back, and that is a penalty. And now Nakashima has the chance to make it 24 league goals. I didn't expect this guy to get as many goals as he did. He's like 22 years of age. He was never planning to be the starting striker. He was just there as a backup so we could continue to develop him. He has developed. He's on 24 league goals in the season. Whoa, he's been incredible. He's an early contender for the team of the Pacific. That's probably going to be the name. We'll get that done nice and early. You'll have to do a lot more to get to the levels of the likes of Tom and Kuzminic, Shevchenko, those types of strikers. But there's a very good claim. He's put up some very good numbers, but he'll have to put up a few more goals if he wants to match that of like Shevchenko, for example, as they do get a goal back. Iwate do get a goal back in this game to make it 2-1. They've got a massive stadium, but they've not got many people in it, which is a bit of a shame, really, as they do get a goal to pull it back to 1 in this game. We do sit in third place, only 4 points behind, and Nagasaki losing, or they drawing? They are drawing. It does look like Yamagata are going to win the league, it looks like Nagasaki have fallen off a bit as well, because they were first for ages. It was us, and then it was them and then us. That's how it was. It was like 1-2 Nagasaki, Nagoya, but it's looking like Yamagata are going to win it, which is impressive to them, the comeback they've had. I mean, we can go and take a look at their form since like the last few games. Look at that. They've only had 1 loss in like their 15 games, something like that. That being to Sendai there. As you can see, Nagasaki were very clear as well, very clear, and they are 3 points behind, and they're going to end in second place. As a ball over the top, Morishima squares it. Who's in there? No one's able to get a touch on it, but it's back in, edge of the area. Milan with the shot. What a goal that is from Juan Milan on the volley, and we have won this game here, and we're going to go into the playoff strong. What a goal it is. Morishima puts it across, and he plays it into the path of Milan. It gets cut out, but it's first time into Milan, and that technique is incredible. I don't know how to explain that type of shot. I definitely know how it's done. It's like it just comes straight on. You hit it straight on, and it gets a lot of dip. That's it's really effective, and that is a goal to make it 3-1 here in this game. We'll go and make a few changes. The squad will have a break, I assume, a bit of a break. It will be the last games tomorrow for King Kaz, who's had 23 starts, put up some very good numbers for a 57-year-old. What a player he's been. He's done exactly what we need him to do. He's got a 3 pace, 1 acceleration, but he's been very, very good, and he will be retiring. When is his retirement date? 28th of the 11th, so that means we'll have to play 3 games in the next 3 weeks after this date, so it's probably going to be 1 every week by the looks of it from now. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes down. I think we can come away with the win. How we'll do against teams better than us, not better than us, but an equal level, will be interesting to see. We've done well today against teams who we should be beating, but against teams who are at a similar level to us, we have struggled in the league, so it'll be interesting to see how we go in. But the transfer window's closed. Morishima, for example, has said he's happy to stay now, even though he did so much to force himself out of the club. The morale is there. I don't know why it's got even worse and these players have got happy, but the morale is getting there. These results will help the morale, and that will be important to carry through. We've got a really full strength squad pretty much. Everyone's rested, ready to go, and it's going to be an interesting day's work. Will be a minimum 2 games probably. I don't know. The semi-final should be 2 games across both stadiums. Here's Lima on the edge of the area with the shot, and he just puts it wide there. In the end, playoffs is going to be a good experience. We will have to fight. Both teams all want it just as much as each other, but we've got to go and just beat the teams. We've got to play better than them. We have a really strong squad. I don't know how many of these players get into the Dream 11. That's one thing I've never really looked at. If we go and take a look, go over to the J2 here, season preview. How many players do we have? We have Yori, Lima, Ortal. So the players who we signed, King Kazu in goal. No, it's not King Kazu. You thought for a second it might have been. Yori Lima is considered the best player in the league. He was our most expensive signing in the summer for 1.3 million. He's been very, very good. He is a good player. Them two, Lima and Milan, and where is he as well? Ortal has come off. He's been good. The foreign players who we brought in, and then who else is? We have 4 foreigners now. We do have another foreigner who I will show you in a second. I've just been reminded about him. Maybe not in a second. Next episode, he might have a bit of an impact there. We have signed another player. He's not really a key player, but he has come into the squad because we did need to strengthen the right side at the request of some of the players, so he did that, and he will probably have an involvement in tomorrow's episode. But yeah, it's this episode's out today. And then we have tomorrow, and then Saturday will be an interesting one, and then it's over to twitch.tv/MatovFM, where we've had a really good time over there. The first few streams, building the hours. Make sure to come over there, give us a follow, trying to get to affiliate, and that will really boost that platform that we're trying to build there. And as ever, go and join the Discord. I should probably remember the code by now, but I haven't. So it will be in the top link in the description as ever. So make sure to go and check that out. Can we get this game wrapped up here? It's been a very complete performance in both the games. Not complete. We have conceded the goals, but I think our attacking performances have been complete. It's just defensively we need to shape up a little bit better, but with players returning from injury, it makes sense that we've maybe let a goal go in and stuff like that in both the games. Here's Milan into Morishima. Who can he find in behind potentially? He might take it down this left side. Where will he go? He's going all the way by himself. He wants to get a few more assists for himself. It falls back to Igor now. Can he go to Morishima? Where will he go? Maybe go into the midfield, try and find King Karazura. Look how high of a line we're playing here. He's advancing. He might go all the way. Karazura, where will he go now? He takes it to this right side. Can he look to square it? He does. Into Maeda to Lima into Milan, where will he go? Oh, why have we gone backwards? It's a very slow build up. We are obviously playing a bit of a control possession tactic. It's one thing we've never changed. We just want to keep possession of the ball. What a ball that is. Into Morishima, and Yamada has scored 4-1 here in this game away from home. 7 goals to the good for us. We've been much better. 2 wins off the back of 5 losses, and we've been good. This tactic has worked well for us this season. It's been a pretty basic tactic, but it's done us good. The full-time whistle is going to go, and tomorrow it's on to the playoffs. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Confirmation there, we'll be playing against Sendai, the 6th place team at home, which is something you don't get you don't get it. Why is it the stadium's called the Nagoya City Stadium? It is the Toyota Stadium. Oh, it's a new stadium. Wait, what is going on here? We've got a stadium in 2026. Well, I don't know what's going on there. I think that's a bit of a glitch. I think we should be in the Toyota Stadium, but yeah. Have all these home games been in this stadium? They have. What the? I don't even know. There's the confirmation. Sendai, 6th place team. We get the home advantage, which is something you don't get in like the EFL, for example, or in England. So it'll be interesting. I'll leave you with this though, tune. I'll see you again tomorrow for those playoff games. Thank you. Bye bye.